All right, so this is question 4 of the Math Counts Week 1 handout, and it says, at a concert for the band Algorithms, that's my favorite band, guys, 75% of the tickets were sold at the full price of $30. The remaining 25% of tickets, well, those were sold at a discounted price of $10. So what was the average selling price of a ticket at the Algorithms concert? Well, for this type of question, since it's asking about averages and it gives us percentages, the number of people does not matter. It doesn't matter how many people bought tickets, how many tickets were sold. All that matters is the percent of tickets, which it gives us. So since the amount of people doesn't matter, let's just say there were 100 people who bought tickets, right? 100 total tickets. And so that means that 75 people bought $30 tickets, right? Because 75 is just 75% of 100. We're just using 100 because it makes our percentages really easy. And that means that 25 people bought tickets for $10. So now, what's the average selling price of a ticket? Well, we have 75 tickets for $30, and then we're adding that to the 25 people who got tickets for $10. And so, that's the total money we get from tickets sold. To get the average, we're going to have to divide that by the total number of people, which is 100 people. So this is going to give our average price. But if you notice, this can also be represented in a different way. We can represent this as 75 over 100 times $30 plus 25 over 100 times $10. So this is actually how, most people would approach this problem. And you can look at it, it's directly in the problem. It says 75%, so this is 75% as a fraction, because everything's better as fractions. Of means multiply. So of the tickets that were $30, so we're multiplying these two right here, and then we're adding it to 25% of the tickets that were $10. 25% of the remaining tickets, again, that means multiply, were $10. And so either one of these is going to give us the average price. You can do it either of these ways. So let's just look at this fraction right here. We have 75 over 100 times 30. Well, this is just 75 times 30 over 100 plus 25 times 10 over 100. And let's just simplify some stuff out. Well, we can do some canceling out. We have 10s there that'll cancel out, and then zeros there that will cancel out. And so this is 75 times 3 over 10 plus 25 over 10. So 75 times 3, well, that's just 225 plus 25, that's 250, divided by 10 is going to be 25. That's the average selling price of a ticket at the Algorithms concert. So, this is one way to solve the problem. And it's probably how most people would approach this. But like I always say, there are so many ways to solve pretty much every problem you'll come across in math. So I'm going to show you one more way that, I think is pretty cool and that it's worth thinking about a problem like. So we know that we have $30 tickets and then we have $10 tickets. And this question is asking us for the average price. Well, if half the amount of people had bought the $30 tickets, 50% had bought $30 tickets, and then the other half of the people had bought $10 tickets, well, the average price would just be $20, right? If half had bought 10 and half had bought 30, the middle would be $20. But that's not the case. This question is saying 75% of the people bought $30 tickets, and then 25% of the people bought $10 tickets. So there's going to be, the average price is going to be closer to $30 because more people bought $30 tickets. So the average price, well, it's going to be skewed 75% one way and 25% the other way. And so we're looking for a value that's 75% of the way in between 10 and 30. And that's just going to be $25. That's the number that is 3/4 of the way from 10 and 1/4 of the way from 30. And if you notice, that's the exact same answer we got there, but with way less calculations. We just took the time to think about this problem a little bit more.